Hey there, we're down here at Taconazo, and one of the things I really appreciate down here about Paz is kind of reminds me of New York City or Berlin, and that we're always going 24 hours a day around here. It's actually day or night. Great food is always happening. So, my buddy actually, Tom from Paulsville, BC, up in Paulsville, Washington, when he came down to visit, found this place all on his own and made me and my buddy Eric come down here and say, oh, you gotta try this. He ate like 6 or 8 tacos one night. He just couldn't leave the place. And now, after having a little bit here, I can understand why. You have the pork over here. A very unique situation where they'll put a little piece of the pineapple on the very top. Yeah. That's the same guy brought us a pork taco a couple months ago. Seems like everywhere but the United States and Canada you can find this kind of a way of doing the pork. And over here we have the grill. These guys are rather unique in that they actually have the nopales too. And they actually do the nopales with on the grill, along with all the other good stuff. Oh, I see he's got some bratwurst and sausages going there as well tonight. I'll be honest with you, that's new to me. Looks like we'll have to come back here a couple of times to see what it's all about. And as we go further on down, we have a guy doing beef, and he's doing onions, and they're all grilled out here. Looks like we got, besides the standard barbecue and roasting on the pork, looks like we got a little bit of a steam table going over there too. Place is always busy. To me, that's a really good sign. This is a really good place to come and have something to eat. Okay, so I learned how it works around here a little bit better. I'm here with my amiga Daniela. Apparently, I sit down at the table and tell them what. Yeah. Wow. Adobada. Tell them, have you eaten here?
Delicious.
Have you eaten here before?
No,
this is your first time to this taqueria?
This is my first time, yeah.
Okay, well, why don't you tell our audience what you think about your taco?
I think these tacos are really delicious. Really.
Which one did you get?
What?
Which taco did you get?
Adobada and carne asada. Adobada and carne asada in 2 and both. So they are delicious.
It's, okay. And
this is adobada.
Okay, and in English that would be what?
Roasted, I don't know. Roasted taco.
A roasted pork or roasted beef?
Beef.
It's a roast, so it's carne asada.
Yeah.
Beef. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you happy you came here tonight?
Yeah.
So I got my my pork paste here. You notice we got a little pineapple on it. And I think I talked to you a little bit earlier in another segment about the Mexican limes. And they are used on pretty much everything, everywhere. They really completely change the taste. These little limes pack such a little punch. One of the things that's really unique around here, and we're going to come to you in just a second, let that lime juice sink in for just a second. One of the things I want you to notice here is prickly pear cactus, down here locally known as nopales. They mix it in orange juice, they put it in the eggs with the huevos is eggs, and here at this place, they just broil it on the mesquite grill and kind of like a salad. Unbelievable. Oh, okay. My years down here, I'm starting to learn these Mexican limes go good with everything. Danielle, are you a Nopales person? Now, the way they do it around here, isn't it? I'm having to come down here more often and figure out the secrets from their palace. Family recipe or something. Okay, so we're gonna get into this taco while it's still a hot taco. And I'm gonna do it with a little bit of the pineapple first. And I saw you putting a little salt on your tacos. Do you recommend that?
Yeah, yeah. Good taste. Good taste.
The cooking down here is actually very, very healthy. In an earlier segment, I think we were looking at sweet potatoes and bananas with a little caramel in them. And I found out later after we filmed our segment, that little truck is so small they could go around the neighborhoods. I guess we call that down here the sections. And they blow their little whistle, and it's kind of like saying the ice cream man's here, except they're actually having vegetables the way in America we would have ice cream in the ice cream truck. So they eat actually very healthy down here. It's actually really cool stuff. Yeah, yeah.